I have filmed this intro 3 times now. My brain is a muck up. It's like I can't even describe it. My brain is just like exhausted. It's fried. Um what am I saying? This is realization 8. A lot of you guys have been wanting this one. And so here we go. I thought I'd put a picture in today because instead of a cover because I took this a couple days ago and I finally have a picture to share. And we will be traveling in exactly a week now. So I will hopefully have the garden of my grandparents' house in the other country and hopefully get some good pictures. So that's good. But yeah, my brain's fried, and so I'm going to be filming this video at least like 6 times in total because knowing myself, I'll like delete the recording and then refilm it. That's why I film it like screen by screen so that I can only delete like 1 minute at a time. But yeah, so my brain is super fried. And this is the 3rd time filming this intro alone. I think I finally have an okay one here. So this is realization 8. My brain is fried. I will tell you why at the end of the video, but I think some of you know it's because of the tests and stuff. But I'm going to describe what I was like on Thursday, and I'm telling you, it was weird how like messed up I was. And today I didn't get much sleep either, so yeah, I'll talk about why at the end of the video. Let's get started. Realization 8, a Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction. Marinette was back to normal after a couple of days. Hawkmoth was on the down low. The roar had shattered the top of his base, and like most places in Paris, the cure would be used once Ladybug returned. Creation was still akumatized, although the girl was scared and spent most of her days hidden under blankets and pillows, thinking of the cat girl. Marinette explained their relationships while leaving some parts out to keep her identities as La Lioness hidden. The class agreed to stay silent for the class president that they all adored very much. Chad took care of her for the few days following the roar, doing anything she asked. It was cute, and she would never get sick of him, and she was never one to deny free cuddles. The class visited every so often. It was nice for Adrian to get to know the class in another form. Gabriel was being a pain, saying Adrian was to stay in his room or at school at all times. He did not want him out after the Akuma army, so he would go home, play piano music on his phone, transform, and go to Marinette's house. It was like a routine, and he would never get tired of it. The love they had was special. There were so many sweet moments when she would lay next to him, when he would buy flowers and chocolates because why not? When she would scratch behind his ears until he purred, when he would get into tickle fights with her, he would listen and hear her laughter, and he would love it. Her happiness was like the ultimate gift for him, for his ears, his eyes, his heart, his entire being. So he would do whatever he could for her. But good things never last forever. Ladybug was missed, and people kept asking for her because Hawkmoth would be back, and people had mixed opinions on the new cat. Some thought she was powerful and could keep them safe, and others thought she was too strong and would do more harm than good. Some people started to question why Ladybug was not there. Was she injured? Was she dead? Was she missing? Did she just quit? All these questions. Tiki was almost better. And as much as Marinette loved the red Kwame, she really liked Kai. Sure, one was sweet as honey and the other had rage issues, but she liked both. And she did not know how she would tell Chad that La Lioness would have to disappear when his original partner returned. Her kitty had made it clear that he would be happy for Marinette to keep being a hero. She had to think of a plan, and fast. Okay, that's it. I admit that this is a very filler type video, but I have not had time to think of ideas, but I really wanted to release a video to get back into the routine and stuff. But like I'm so tired, and it's not late at all, man. It's 9 p.m. and I'm like exhausted already. Basically, the last week I have been doing so many tests. Arabic, French, English, science, design, humanities, I swear, you name it. Math. I actually did pretty good in math one. Music as well. I mean, there are so many going on. And yeah, my brain's just fried. Like, you should have seen me at the end of Thursday. So basically, by the weekends are Friday and Saturday. So Thursday is the last day of the week for school. But like, my God, the last two lessons, so the last 80 minutes of the day, actually the last like 2 hours in general, I was just so out of it. So for 40 minutes I had Arabic. That I had finished my test on Monday, and the teacher was nice enough, like, she's obviously not going to teach me while the rest of the class is still doing the test, because I finished first. I'm pretty good at it. And so she just let me have free time for 40 minutes. And then French, we were doing this listening task, but I kept zoning out, and that's like the worst time to zone out, because, you know, you're supposed to be listening and writing down the answers and stuff, right? But like, she kept talking, and then a few seconds later I would like shake my head and like knock it and like get knocked out of it. And I'd be like, what in the world did she just say? Because I honestly didn't hear anything, or I didn't process it. And like, that was so annoying because it was a listening test. But yeah, the end of that day was so weird. Like, I almost fell because I forgot how to walk, and there was these random words that I kept forgetting, like conjugating words. I was looking for that word, conjugating, and I was like, and like in the car for like 10 minutes, I was literally staring at the window and going conjugate, and because I couldn't get the word in my head. But like, it's such a simple word that you hear so much in language when you're learning a language, but like, it left my head, and like all these different things, it's been happening, and yeah, it's just so annoying. But then what didn't help is that my dad's sister has been in Turkey for a few months with one of her kids, my cousin, and my cousin's kid, my nephew, because my cousins are adults, from this sister at least. From my dad's other sister, they're like around my age, but these cousins, they're older cousins, so they're like, you know, they're in their like mid-20s and stuff, and some of them do have kids, like, which make them my nieces. So I have two nieces and a nephew from that sister alone, from one of my dad's sisters. And it's like one of the only we regularly see two of my dad's brothers and two of my dad's sisters. The other, how many is it? The other 7 I haven't seen in a couple of years, or I've never met before, and all of them like have, and most of them have a couple kids, and some of those kids have kids. So yeah, big family. So we came home, and then when we were there, we stopped at the bakery. That's where I got that picture at the beginning, because there's some flowers outside the bakery, because, you know, bring gifts. We brought them like cookies and stuff, because that's, you just do that with a guest, I guess, or at least where I'm from. I don't know about other people, but yeah, so we did that. Then we went home for about an hour, and then we got in the car, we drove there, and yeah, we waited in a parking spot for about an hour because they were late, because people in my family are always so late. And so yeah, 8 p.m. we sit in like the deserty place, and we're waiting for the chef, which is one of my cousins as well. But he was late, like for an hour. So we were just sitting there waiting. And obviously we're hungry. It's 9 p.m. We eat dinner at 6, me and my brothers. So like, we're hungry. But yeah, he just wasn't showing up for a while. Then he finally showed up, and, you know, it's a lovely thing. I had my 2 nieces there. I had like 3 of my cousins, 2 of theirs wives. One of the wives lives in a different country, I think, but I have never met her before, so I don't know. But yeah, and my aunt was there and stuff, and it was fun. It was fun. The food was great. Had marshmallows at the end. It was a fun time. But the problem is, you see, these people, they stay up a lot later. And so there's this, like, 1-year-old baby. I don't even know if she's one yet. She's one of my nieces. And the other was on 5. And it's like 2 in the morning. And they were fine. And here, me and my brothers were, like, falling asleep. Because it's, like, so late for us. Because I woke up at, like, 5 a.m. that day. And I went to sleep at, like, 2 a.m. today, technically. And I didn't even go to sleep. That's when we left the place. And so we drove for, like, an hour to my house. And we got here at, like, 3 in the morning. And then today I woke up at 8:30. And I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm on 5.5 hours of sleep today. And I know that's not healthy, and normally I get a lot more sleep than that, but I just couldn't sleep. So hopefully I'll make up for it tonight because I am tired. And with the tests and stuff, I'm mentally just like, I don't even have a question of the day. Oh yeah, what's on screen right now? These are all the different things that I need to write for. Yes, I know it's a lot of series and stuff. Let me know if I've forgotten anything here so I can add it. I'm pretty sure I have most of them or all of them. And just put your top 3 in the comments as the question of the day, because that way I know which ones are most requested. Because this Realization 8 I have gotten a couple comments about it, so that's why I did it. So that's supposed to be Ship Battle 2. But yeah, just let me know your top 3, even top 1, I don't care. Just let me know which ones you want to see so I can get those ones onto priority, and I will see you tomorrow, I hope, if I have the energy and the inspiration, because I am tired. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye-bye. And yeah, bye.